Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to test your knowledge with top 100 routing protocol MCQs covering important topics like RIP, OSPF, routing metrics, static and dynamic routing and much more. Since covering all 100 questions in one video would make it a little too long, so I have divided them into two parts. This is the part 1. Which covering the question 1 to 50, and in part 2 we will continue with the question 51 to 100. Okay, so get ready, pause the video, choose your answer and test your networking knowledge. What is routing protocol? A. Protocol used to encrypt data. B. Protocol that helps routes determine the best path for forwarding packets. C. A protocol used for file transfer. D. A protocol used to assign IP addresses. Answer is B. A protocol that helps route determine the best path for forwarding packets. A routing protocol allows the routers to exchange routing information and automatically determine the most efficient path for forwarding packets between the different networks. That's our answer is A. B. A protocol that helps router determine the best path for forwarding packets. Okay. Which device primarily uses the routing protocol? A. Hub, B. Switch, C. Router, D. Repeater. Answer is C. Router. Router use the routing protocol to communicate with other routers and maintain the routing tables. Remember this. Which routing method requires the manual configuration by the network administrator? A. Dynamic routing, B. Static routing, C. Hybrid routing, D. Default gateway. Answer is B. Static routing. In static routing, routes are manually entered and do not change automatically. Dynamic routing differs from the static routing because it A. Uses the manual configuration only, B. Automatically updates the router, C. Cannot detect failure, D. Uses only one router. Answer is B. Automatically update the router. Dynamic routing protocols automatically exchange the routing information and update routing tables when network changes occurs. What is the main purpose of routing protocol? A. Compress files, B. Encrypt traffic, C. Determine the best path to a destination, D. Assign MAC addresses. Answer is C. Determine the best path to a destination. Routing protocol calculate the optimal route based on the metrics like hop count, bandwidth or cost. That's why answer is C. Determine the best path to destination. Which of the following is not a routing protocol? A. RIP, B. OSPF, C. HTTP, D. BGP. Answer is C. HTTP. HTTP is an application layer protocol used for web communication, not routing. Which routing protocol category exchanges the complete network topology information? A. Distance vector, B. Link state, C. Path vector, D. Static. Answer is B. Link state. Link state protocol create a complete map of the network before the calculating routes. Which routing protocol category exchange the routing information mainly with the neighboring routers? A. Link state, B. Distance vector, C. Static, D. Hybrid cloud. Answer is B. Distance vector. Distance vector protocol share the routing tables with directly connected the neighbors. Which routing protocol category is primarily used on the internet? A. Distance vector, B. Link state, C. Path vector, D. Static. Answer is C. Path vector. BGP, a path vector protocol, is the standard routing protocol used between autonomous systems on the internet. That's why our answer is C. Path vector. Which routing protocol is considered a distance vector protocol? A. RIP, B. OSPF, C. ISIS, D. BGP. Answer is A. RIP. RIP uses the hop count as its routing metric and exchanges the information with the neighboring routers. That's why our answer is A. RIP. Which routing protocol is a link state protocol? A. RIP, B. OSPF, C. BGP, D. DHCP. Answer is B. OSPF. OSPF maintains a complete topology database and calculates the shortest paths using the Dijkstra's algorithm. That's why our answer is B. OSPF. Which routing protocol is a path vector protocol? A. OSPF, B. RIP, C. BGP, D. EIGRP. Answer is C. BGP. BGP exchanges the routing information between autonomous systems using the path attributes. What is a routing table? A table storing MAC addresses, B. A table storing DNS records, C. A table containing routes to destination networks, D. A table storing user password. Answer is C. A table containing routes to destination network. A routing table contains the network destination, next step hop information and interfaces used for the forwarding packets. Which routing method is generally preferred in a large network? A. Static routing, B. Dynamic routing, C. Manual switching, D. Bridge routing. Answer is B. Dynamic routing. Dynamic routing automatically adapts to network changes, making it suitable for medium and the large networks. Which of the following is an advantage of dynamic routing? A. No CPU usage. B. No memory usage. C. Automatically adapts to topology changes. D. Never exchanges the routing information. Answer is C. Automatically adapts to topology changes. Dynamic routing protocol detect the changes such as link failures and recalculate the routers automatically. Which routing method is easier to configure in a small network? A. Dynamic routing, B. Static routing, C. BGP, D. OSPF. Answer is B. Static routing. Static routing is simple and sufficient for small stable networks. Remember this. What is routing metric? A. Password strength, B. Network speed only, C. A value used to select the best route, D. IP address length. Answer is C. A value used to select the best route. Routing metrics help the routers compare the multiple available paths and choose the most efficient one. Which of the following can be used as a routing metric? A. Hop count, B. Bandwidth, C. Delay, D. All of the above. Answer is D. All of the above. Different routing protocols use the different metrics such as hop counts, bandwidth, delay, reliability, and cost. Which routing protocol primarily uses the hop count as its metric? A. OSPF, B. BGP, C. RIP, D. ISIS. Answer is C. RIP. RIP selects the route with the fewest number of hops. What is the maximum hop count allowed in RIP? A. 10, B. 15, C. 30, D. 255. Answer is B. 15. RIP considers the 16 hops as unreachable, so the maximum valid hop count is 15. Remember this. Which routing protocol calculates the shortest path using the Dijkstra's algorithm? A. RIP, B. BGP, C. OSPF, D. ARP. Answer is C. OSPF. OSPF uses the shortest path first, that is the SPF algorithm developed by the Dijkstra. Which routing protocol is generally preferred for enterprise network? A. RIP, B. OSPF, C. ARP, D. FTP. Answer is B. OSPF. OSPF coverages the quickly, scales well and support a hierarchical network design. That's why our answer is B. Which protocol automatically updates the routing information after a link failure? A. Dynamic routing protocol, B. Static route, C. DNS, D. HTTP. Answer is A. Dynamic routing protocol. Dynamic routing protocol detects the failure and calculates the alternative path. What is the convergence in routing? A. Assigning IP addresses, B. The process by which routers agree on the latest network topology, C. Encrypting routing updates, and D. Connecting two switches. Answer is B. The process by which routers agree on the latest network topology. Convergence is achieved when all routers have updated and consistent routing information after a network change. Why are routing protocol important? A. They increase the monitor brightness. B. They automatically determine efficient paths, improve reliability and adapt to network changes. C. They create user accounts. D. They replace operating system. Answer is B. They automatically determine efficient paths, improve reliability and adapts to network changes. Routing protocols enable routers to exchange the routing information, choose the best path based on the metrics and respond automatically to changes in network topology. This makes the communication more reliable, efficient and scalable. Okay. RIP stand for A. Routing Internet Protocol, B. Routing Information Protocol, C. Router Interface Process, D. Remote Internet Program. Answer is B. Routing Information Protocol. RIP, that is the Routing Information Protocol, is one of the oldest dynamic routing protocol. It uses the hop count as its routing metric. RIP belongs to which category of routing protocols? A. Link state, B. Path vector, C. Distance vector, D. Hybrid cloud. Answer is C, distance vector. RIP is a distance vector routing protocol because it shares the routing information only with the directly connected neighbors. Which metric does the RIP use to determine the base route? A. Cost, B. Delay, C. Hop count, D. Bandwidth. Answer is C. Hop count. RIP selects the route with the fewest number of routers, that is the hops between the source and the destination. That's why our answer is C. Hop count. What is the maximum valid hop count in RIP? A 10, B 15, C 20, D 255. Answer is B 15. A hop count of 16 is considered unreachable, therefore the maximum visible hop count is 15. Remember this. A route with a hop count of 16 in RIP is considered A fastest, B slowest, C unreachable, D preferable. Answer is C unreachable. In RIP, a hop count of 16 indicates that the destination network cannot be reached. That's why the answer is C unreachable. How often does the RIP send its routing updated by default? A. Every 10 seconds, B. Every 20 seconds, C. Every 30 seconds, D. Every 16 seconds. Answer is C. Every 30 seconds. RIP broadcasts its routing table every 30 seconds to neighboring routers. Which transfer protocol does the RIP v2 use? A. TCP, B. UDP, C. ICMP, D. SCTP. Answer is B. UDP. RPI v2 uses the UDP on a port 520 to exchange the routing information. Which UDP port number is used by RIP? A 21, B 53, C 520, D 443. Answer is C 520. RIP communicates through the UDP port 520. Which version of RIP support the subnet mask? A. RIP v1, B. RIP v2, C. Both, D. Neither. Answer is B. RIP v2. RIP v2 is a classless and supports the subnet mask through classless inter-domain routing, that is the CIDR. Okay. Which version of RIP is classful? A. RIP v1, B. RIP v2, C. RIP NG, D. All the version. Answer is A. RIP v1. RIP v1 does not transmit the subnet mask information and therefore it supports only the classful routing. Which RIP version supports authentication? A. RIP v1, B. RIP v2, C. RIP NG only, and D. None. Answer is B. RIP v2. RIP v2 supports the plain text and MD5 authentication, improving the routing security. Which RIP version supports multicasting? A. RIP v1, B. RIP v2, C. Both, D. None. Answer is B. RIP v2. RIP v2 sends updates using the multicast address 224.0.0.9, reducing the unnecessary traffic. Okay, that's why RIP version RIP v2 supports the multicasting. RIP v1 sends updates using A. Multicast, B. Broadcast, C. Unicast, D. Anycast. Answer is B. Broadcast. RIP v1 broadcasts the routing updates while RIP v2 uses the multicast. Which statement about the RIP is correct? A. It uses Dijkstra's algorithm, B. It uses the hop count, C. It uses AS path, D. It uses cost. Answer is B. It uses hop count. Which type of network is RIP best suited for? A. Very large ISP network, B. Small networks, C. Cloud only network, D. Satellite network. Answer is B. Small network. RIP's 15 hop limitation makes it suitable only for small to medium sized networks. Which is a major limitation of RIP? A. No routing updates, B. Limited hop count, C. Supports only IPv6, and D. Uses TCP. Answer is B. Limited hop count. The maximum of 15 hops limits the RIP scalability. What is convergence in RIP? A. Deleting routes, B. Routers updating routing tables until all have consistent information, C. Encrypting packets, D. Assigning IP addresses. Answer is B. Router updating routing tables until all have consistent information. Convergence occurs when all routers agree on the current network topology. Compared to OSPF, RIP convergence is generally A. Faster, B. Slower, C. Equal, D. Instant. Answer is B. Slower. RIP conversions more slowly because it relies on a periodic update. What is the purpose of split horizon in RIP? A. Increase bandwidth. C. Prevent routing loops. C. Encrypt the routing updates. D. Compress pockets. Answer is B. Prevent routing loops. Split horizon prevents the router from advertising a route back through the interface on which it was learned. Route poisoning is used to A. Improve encryption. B. Advertise unreachable routes to prevent loops. C. Reduce bandwidth. D. Assign IP addresses. Answer is B. Advertise unreachable routes to prevent the loops. Routes poisoning sets the metric to 16, informing routes that the route is no longer reachable. Okay, that's why answer is B. The count to infinity problem is associated with which routing protocol type? A. Link state. B. Distance vector. C. Path vector. D. Static routing. Answer is B. Distance vector. Distance vector protocols such as RIP can suffer from the count to infinity problem during the routing loops. Which mechanism helps the RIP recover more quickly after a topology change? A. Trigger update. B. DSCP. C. NAT. D. VLAN. There is A. Trigger update. Trigger update allows the routers to send immediate update instead of waiting for the next periodic update. What is the administrative distance, that is AD, of RIP? A. 90. B. 100. C. 110. D. 120. Answer is D. 120. Cisco routers assign the RIP on administrative distance of 120, making it less preferred than the EIGRP or OSPF when multiple routing sources are available. That's our answer is D. 120. A network administrator wants a simple routing protocol for a small office with fewer than 10 routers. Which protocol is the most appropriate? A. BGP. B. RIP. C. MPLS. D. ISIS. Answer is B. RIP. RIP is easy to configure and is suitable for small, simple networks where scalability is not a major concern. Which statement best summarizes the RIP? A. It is a link state protocol using a Dijkstra's algorithm. B. It is a distance vector protocol that uses the hop count, support up to 15 hops, and is best suitable for the small network. C. It is path vector protocol used for internet routing. D. It is a static routing protocol requiring the manual updates. Answer is B. It is a distance vector protocol that uses the hop count, supports up to 15 hops, and is best suitable for the small networks. RIP is a distance vector routing protocol that uses the hop count as its matrix. It supports a maximum of 15 hops, exchanges routing update every 30 seconds, and is ideal for small network due to its simplicity but limited scalability. That's why our answer is B.